Hello everyone, it's eighth episode of Indila podcast. Joy and I will be talking about 2015 Indila and also the year that Garde l'Équilibre is released.
Yes. But firstly, we have some questions from listeners to the show or people who follow us on Instagram. So let's read out a few of the questions. We got a lot of questions about when Indila's new song is coming. So from Daniel from Brazil, any word on when the first song from the new album will be released? I'm afraid we don't know. It was filmed that we know that she was filming the new music video at the end of March. So hopefully it will be soon, according to Le Parisien on a journalist. The album will be released this year, but otherwise we don't really know. Abdullah, Merhaba Abdullah, is Turkish. Why is Indila always lonely in her videos? Hmm. Do you have an idea about this?
Because I don't think that Indila is lonely in her life, but there is an universe. There's a universe that she wants to reflect to us. So in this universe and in this video music, the character we see, I think it's not reflecting the Indira like with all of its personalities. Okay, it's like the how it feels in the inside, like and how the music take this deep emotions from her inside and puts into the music video. And we can see it as alone in Dila. So I think it goes like that.
We have a question from Indila.1122, Indila1122. Why Indila didn't tell her religion and why she does not sing Ainsi va la vida and Feu d'Automne in concerts. Um, well, Ainsi va la vida and Feu d'Automne, these songs were actually released late in 2014 with the new deluxe version of Mini World. So actually, I think most of her concerts, she had already done them by this time. So it was not possible for her to sing them. I mean, she does sing more For l'Amour live, and she could have sung these songs live. Um, I'm not sure. Also, she doesn't sing the chorus of Feu d'Automne herself. And why Indila didn't tell her religion? I don't think she's actually been asked. I mean, fans are often interested in this, but I don't think anyone has ever asked her, what religion are you? So she has no reason to say it.
But I think even if someone asks it, she will be feel like uncomfortable about that because she says that je suis enfant du monde. So when we think from this view, like it doesn't matter. Just listen my music and feel it in your heart. That's the important thing.
Yes, I completely agree with that. She's always trying to emphasize the music rather than herself. We have from a new fan account in Mexico, Indila Dreamer _4. Is she coming to Mexico? And what's her favorite food? Well, Mexico, we're not sure. I mean, hopefully. It seems that there's an international tour coming for the end of this year, so hopefully that will include Mexico. I think she has a lot of fans there. Favorite food? We know that she likes Indian spices. She likes Indian food. She likes to cook herself. I think it's one of her interests.
Mhm.
And of course, she likes menemen, which is
Yes, I was
a,
about to tell this. I was about to tell about this.
yes. It's a, well, Utku, you can say it's a kind of Turkish breakfast, right?
Yes, in general, we just make it in breakfast. We cook it in breakfast. Like you're just cutting tomatoes, adding some oil, and let them chill in there. And then we're going to add some eggs and mix it. And that's how we do it, minima. That's easy. That's just delicious.
Yes, and she first had it when she was in Istanbul in 2014, and apparently she liked it so much that she asked the chef for the menu. And she also likes ordenebes, which is a Serbian soup, I think. And I know she also likes couscous because she's mentioned these things. So
And
all very
Turkish
bold.
lokum.
Yes, and lokum, yes, what we call in English Turkish delight. Yeah, she likes that. What happened? Why she disappeared for 5 years? I don't really have the answer to this. I mean, COVID is a factor, I think, and it's reported that there's been disputes with her record label, but I don't really know. From Denny, a friend of ours, Indila X Honey, has she ever thought of representing France at Eurovision?
I wish, but I remember that she really wanted to, but she just scared to like lose it.
Yes.
She's scared to get a bad point about Eurovision and like be a bad image for her country. She didn't want to do that, but if she could do it, she could win it really easily, and she could like take this reputation to whole world easily.
Yes, I think she's said that, she's not expecting to be asked, but if she were asked, it would be a great honor. But like Utku says, she would be scared of disappointing France, I think.
Yes, exactly.
Ahmet, so Merhaba Ahmet, another Turkish dreamer. What happened to the background of the new song clip released by Clement FR in 2023? So the pictures of her with the glasses. Do you have any idea about this?
I think she just started to do something else, but it also was uh, half done. It was half done, I think. When she got problems about her labels, she just stopped everything, as I imagine. Uh, I hope it's right. She just found the right to plan her career in a good way. So she changed her label and she just started to continue it. Uh, and it will be cooler than before, I think, because I think her old label wasn't spurring her, truthfully. Uh, and we can also feel it because when you try to release a new single after 5 years or 6 years, they needed to make a promo for you, but they didn't do it as well. So we could see that easily that she wasn't supported that much, but in her new label, I think they know how to promote things and they know how she is affecting the whole world right now, and they will use the social media and make an international tour, and like it will be a big blowing for her career, I think. Like it's going to be the big one, I think.
Mhm.
They just prepare themselves. That's why they keep silence.
Yeah, I also think, as Ahmed said, it was released by the company, it was released on the website of the company of Karim Rouaré, who directed Las Deux, SOS, and Pas de Tête. But I'm not sure that these photos from 2023 were definitely filmed in 2023. People have said that they were, and maybe it was. But in the recent article on Le Parisien, the journalist says that actually these photos were from 2019, and an abandoned project, and they were just really, we just became aware of them 4 years later. So I don't know. Um, yeah, I really don't know, but it clearly something happened with the record label which stopped them.
That's a big one, but probably it's a project, like a music video, but it just stopped, so they made another one, I think. The new
Exactly.
one, probably.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I
And
wish we could see that.
me too. It looks so interesting. From Saeed Zadeh. Will she come to Azerbaijan? And why doesn't she release songs continuously? So why not releasing songs? We've answered that with the record label. Will she come to Azerbaijan? Um, I mean, she has quite a lot of fans there, I think. So it's very possible. I certainly expect her to go to Turkey again, and Azerbaijan is not so far. So, uh,
Exactly. She will do this tour again, but probably she will be going to India for the next time, maybe Thailand or something, or America. She will be visiting America because she affected TikTok so bad, and they are using TikTok so bad. They just use her videos, music, sorry, and it also affected like Mexico and Brazil. So I started to see new fans in Instagram from Brazil, from Mexico. They just started to like getting bigger,
mhm, mhm,
this
mhm.
population. So I think she will be really international famous,
Yes.
I think, for this time.
And on that note, we have a question from Tina, who is from the Philippines, saying to me, when did I meet Indila? It was 2019. It was in France, and we will talk more about this in a future episode of the show.
Indila Violet says he from Iran, I think, because it has an Iran country map.
Yeah.
I hope the new album completes the puzzle of last songs. That's a good one. It's not a question, but uh, I think the history of a story of Indila, like she will keep it and she will change it and she'll be talking about like some suggest like family, she said in her interview. She'll be focusing on this and showing us, but I think it's not going to be about love so much, like, or friends. Maybe it's like something else that make us focus on ourselves.
Yeah, she said, again, this is back in 2019, so maybe it's all changed, but she said it was the album would be asking the question about why we are here. Pourquoi, dis-moi pourquoi je suis là. Are we here just to be consumers or do we have a role to play? And yes, I mean, all the music videos link together like puzzles, Balade de tête, dernière danse, Tourner dans le vide, and that's really intriguing.
Exactly. So another one, I have no idea how to pronounce this rapper's name, but probably Indila 6. She is or he is thinking about like the new album has a duet with a rapper, but she was just streaming so bad, so she said Extentation ou Eminem.
Hmm.
I don't think none.
Yeah, I think none.
Indila'nın podcast'ini içerik çıkarmak için geri dönmek hakkında ne düşünüyorsun? Okay. A little black head. She said, "What do you think about Indila to make a content for your podcast?" Like she just came back to for us to speak about something new, probably. Yes. What do you think about that, Joy?
The idea that she made the little videos so that we can talk about it on the show.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I mean that's a lovely idea to have. Of course, it's not true, but it's a funny idea, and it would be great if she. Oh, it would be so great if she came on the podcast. Of course, we have to send very publicly now. There is an open invitation to Indila anytime she wants to come on the show. We'll be very happy to have her. Just to say one thing about Eminem, how it links to Indila. There was so Dernière Danse, the beat is inspired by Charles Aznavour beat, Parce que tu crois. And Dr. Dre, who worked with Eminem, also sampled this song. So
Yes.
there's two, I've forgotten the name of the song, but Eminem sang on it. So they
What's
both
the
have,
difference between me and you?
yes, that's it. Yeah. Well done. They both have this beat.
I was listening it. I just explored it suddenly and I said, "Oh my God, it's Indila."
So yes, back to the story which we're following throughout the podcast. It's now 2015, and in the February of 2015, she had a few shows international again. She went to Poland and she did an award ceremony, the 30th edition of the Victoire de la Musique.
She was holding an umbrella and she was singing something from the song at the beginning without the melody back on. Like this is her style. And then she started to sing with orchestra that I'm obsessed with. That was amazing. And that was a cool show to watch. And there were too many famous singers in there. And this stage, they sang too many songs, like Stromae, I think. Um, it was cool. I remember this performance, and I really watched it for 1,000 times. I like it.
Yes, and it was an award ceremony, and she won the award album re album revelation of the year. So Mini World for 2014 was the album of that year. And she received the award, she cried, she thanked everybody. And yeah, and they also released a special version of Mini World for this event, which contained for the first time Mon Fol Amour on the album. We'd already heard it from the November before, but this was the first time that it was in Mini World. After that, well, actually, it was at the Victoire de la Musique that she said she's uh, thinking of taking quite a big pause from the media. This was the first time she said it. And over the next few months, she did travel and do shows. So in May, she went to the Czech Republic, she went to Serbia. In the June, she went to Marrakesh, although she didn't perform. And then in August, she did her very last shows in Tunisia. And what do you think? She did the performance in Hammamet and Carthage. What do you think about these performances in Tunisia? Do you remember them?
I only remember that she sang Mon Fou L'amour in Tunisia.
So there was one thing that was amazing. I think it was at Hammamet when she's wearing red. There was like a a stage invasion, like audience, like members of the audience ran onto the stage, and there's a photo of her with the little girl
Ye- yes, I
hugging the
remember
little
this.
girl on stage. And she also sang Camombato. I think this was the only times that she sang Camombato live, where it had the like diddle 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 diddle.
Yes, I remember this one. When I like watched it for the first time, oh my gosh, she did like that, but it was okay.
I thought it was amazing,
Yes.
and everyone claps. And she also sang the medley, which of like where she's singing a little bit of Ter Mariage, Hero, like all in one. I thought that was so sublimely beautiful as well. And one of the people who attended the show in Hammamet was Mejda, who is a very, very big fan of Indila for many years. And we are very honored now to be interviewing her. Well, I'm here now with Mejda, who is a friend of mine for, I think, 7 or nearly 8 years now. Mejda, thank you very much for joining us. And
Thank you.
I guess the first question is, how did you discover Indila?
Oh, okay. Um, I was I was 13 years old back then. I discovered it. Oh, so my cousin showed me her music video, Dernière Danse, and I don't know what happened. I was like I was just amazed. I loved it, and I couldn't stop hearing it every day, listening to it. Um, so yeah, I started looking for other music videos. So it wasn't out yet, Tourner dans le vide. But when it did, my sister told me about it. And I discovered then the word of Indila through the fan pages. I was every day looking for her news, for her pictures, for anything that related to her. And yeah, that's when I knew I I am a dreamer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a lovely story, and it's interesting to hear that you discovered news about Indila through fan pages because I guess after a year or sometime later, you also made fan pages for Indila that had lots of news about her and lots of her photos, right?
Yes, yes, that's right. That's right. I loved the experience, seeing her photos from events, daily life, and the older pictures of her that captures different parts of her journey. That I wanted to create a space where other fans can experience that too. Um, I don't know if you're asking about the page, but I wanted to create a sort of digital album
Mhm.
of her pictures, where I created it was a Facebook page, albums with so titles of events and pictures of that event and dates, even old pictures. So I wanted to create a space where fans can enjoy that and interested people of her too can actually become a real dreamer.
Mm-hmm. Well, I honestly, it's quite amazing to hear that because that is exactly what I used your pages for when I was, for like still becoming a dreamer and learning about Indila. I think it was called, I think it was Indila Picture, this amazing page that had, hundreds of photos and they were all in albums. And yeah,
Yeah.
you would say like this event, here are all the photos from this event and this event. And I really learned a lot from that. So thank you.
Thank you for being part of the community that page created.
Hmm. Hmm.
I that was the best thing I've ever made. I met amazing people through it. I uh, I I had that my mini word through that. I couldn't experience in my real life since there was not like real fans around me.
Hmm.
So that was that place where I met those enfants du monde
Hmm.
and had to share my love for Indila and my passion for her, for everything she does with those people, and you are one of them.
Yes, it was exactly the same for me. Like you, I didn't know fans around me in England, but I met people like you and other people all around the world through this. So yeah, it's through Indila's mini world, we create our own mini worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess also around this time, you started making videos for Indila's birthday with messages from fans, right? Can you tell us about
Yeah.
that?
Oh, okay. That video, I imagine it like a virtual surprise party for Indila, if you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
know that when it's your birthday and you walk into a room and see all people who cares about you, just like surprise,
Mm-hmm.
and just it was like that for me. I imagined Indila playing the video and seeing fans from around the world, uh, each one sending their wishes, drawing messages, and little gifts in their ways. Um, I reached out the fans through the page, invited them to participate. They sent me their messages, their videos too. It was amazing. I am thankful for them too. So I collected that, edited into the video, added music and personal touches. Um, it took me a time and effort, honestly, especially since I edited the whole thing using Adobe After Effects, if you know it.
Hmm.
Um, it was my first time doing it. I was just passionate about editing videos, and I wanted to use that to express love to Indila.
Hmm.
Um, I made it on my computer with 2 GB of RAM. It's too little for software that works. It needed a lot.
Hmm.
I it took me, I don't know, hours to create a simple motion. But that didn't matter, honestly, because I it was made with love, and it was the most meaningful project I've ever made.
Mm. Yeah, that's really lovely to hear. And you also did it for Christmas, I remember one year, and I think it was the last one you did. Maybe this is the one you're talking about, where the video, like the effects on the video were amazing. Like it had almost like a screen with all of our messages, and it would zoom
Yeah,
out and then zoom back in.
yeah, yeah. Just going from a fan to another
Yeah.
with the messages and
And
pictures.
then after that, I was also doing that for Christmas and her birthday. Like it was like a tradition that you started. And then after I stopped, Habiba, who an Egyptian dreamer, was doing it also. So you started
Yeah,
a great tradition.
yeah. I love it. I love how it continued. You
Hmm.
know, people. The it was just a community. I don't know. I don't know if it was that it was it existed before or not. But I feel like we created that, and that's what we are now.
I completely agree. I think especially so when I was first becoming a fan, it certainly on Instagram, there was like almost nobody on Instagram, but most of the
Mm.
pages were on Facebook. That was where the community was. And it was like you, Jean-Marc, uh, Today, Today, and like Rawan, Emma, people like that. So
Yeah.
you were all my inspirations.
Oh.
On this episode, we are talking about Indila's shows in Tunisia. So it's very lucky that we have you on the show this week because you are from Tunisia and you attended one of her shows there.
Yes. It was like a dream for me. I don't
Mhm.
know how it happened. I wasn't ready, honestly, but it just okay. So Hammamet is 1 hour far away from Sus, since I'm from Sus, and I I was 13 years old,
Mhm.
and it was a little bit difficult to to convince my parents to go
Mhm.
to Hammamet for a concert, and uh, it was the first concert I would attend. But yeah, I did it. I went with my sister. Um, I don't know how, I don't know if I can really describe my feelings back then, but uh, it was like a dream. I
Mhm.
couldn't believe it, even though I am there and I could see the ticket, everyone is here, but my brain can't get it.
Mhm.
When everyone started calling her before the show, um, we were calling Indila, Indila, you know.
Mhm.
Um, I was like starting to realize that yes, I'm here. She's just gonna come out. She's gonna sing in front of me. Um,
Mhm.
the moment she entered, I couldn't stop crying.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
There was there was a little girl beside me. She was shocked. She didn't know why I was crying, just singing and crying all the time. Yeah, it was really like a dream. Um, I still can feel it uh, that moment. She entered, she was singing like princess. Her voice was amazing.
Hmm.
Uh, Believe me, I it was 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
The whole concert lasted 1 hour. Uh, 1 hour of singing and crying at the same time. At the same time, and I was the only one there that didn't shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you close to the front? Like, where were your seats?
Yes, yes, I was in the second row, I
Uh-huh.
guess. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh, I waved at her and she waved at me. I couldn't believe that.
Ah,
And yes, when she was singing Dreaming uh from that song with Yusufa, um you know that part, and I don't want to lose you. I'm
mhm,
nothing without you. Uh, she was like, my love is in your hand. She did that, looking
mhm.
at me, and I don't know how I express it. You know that my love, she, as if she touches her heart and give it to me.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes.
I I still can see it. I was in
Um,
shock.
wow.
That, yeah, yeah. So it was like an hour of happiness, of, I don't know.
Hmm.
It was the
Hmm.
best hour of my life. Okay, so then when she when it she finished the concert, she went in the room in the lobby.
Yeah.
I Yeah, I went to Skalpovic.
Hmm.
Uh, I gave him some of our gifts I prepared. I asked you guys about to messages that I transmitted to her.
Hmm.
So I gave them to Scalp. I Before the concert, I talked with some of the administration of the festival,
Uh-huh.
and I asked if I can get in and take a picture with her, and they agreed.
Hmm.
But I wasn't at the moment I wasn't so sure, so I took the chance and gave them to Scalp and asked him to give her the gifts. And yeah, he was nice, and I loved everybody there. Him, the guitarists, and they were nice. I even took a picture with him.
So how did you meet Scalp? Was it just a coincidence? Like you just found him by accident or?
Ah, no, he was on the stage. After Indila left, they were like packing their materials and stuff.
Hmm.
So I went on stage and gave him the gifts.
Hmm.
That's it.
Ah.
Um, yeah,
But then after that, in the corridor, you met Indila, right?
yes, yes, that's true. I entered. I We didn't talk because yeah, I can't. I just couldn't.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was so happy and in shock. I couldn't even speak. I just took a picture with her, hugged her, and just she could see the words in my eyes only.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, but it was so crowded. We couldn't. It wasn't like a calm moment to talk and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
That was like a coincidence, like meeting her there, or it was a kind of, you tried to go and see her.
No, as I said, I contacted one
Ah.
of the members
Hmm.
of the festival, the organization team, and he let me in. He
Ah.
helped me in. Yeah, that's it. I contacted him before the day of the concert,
Hmm.
and through the page. Yeah, I could I I didn't expect, honestly, that he will help me, but he did, yeah. I think
Mm,
it's sort of a gift from God
yeah.
that to meet her, yeah.
Ah. But there were other people there too, right? Or it was just you and your friends who met her?
And no, there were people I don't know.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
I was alone with my sister.
So, there's another dreamer, Malek. She didn't meet her.
Mhm. Melik, I think no, she didn't meet her.
Um,
But she went to the concert in Kartaj.
mhm.
Um,
Ah, okay.
yeah, but she got noticed during the concert because she had the banner where she wrote something for her, and yeah, she waved at her too, I think, if
Ah,
I remember clearly.
mhm. And
Yeah.
you also had like an Indila t-shirt, right?
Oh yeah, it's a handmade t-shirt.
Hmm.
And so my sister helped me paint on it was a white t-shirt,
Yes.
and she helped me write on it I love Indila with a heart.
Mm. Oh.
So I can wear it that day.
Hmm. That's such a lovely story. Most dreamers have not met her, so it's really. Oh, I also have been very lucky to meet her, but it's really nice to hear
Yeah.
somebody else's story too. So, ah,
Yeah.
um, what does being a dreamer mean to you?
Being a dreamer was like um it was I don't know if I'm repeating the same thing I said, but that's it. That it was a mini world of you where you can just escape there.
Mhm.
You feel safe, you feel heard, maybe you just feel like you belong there.
Yes, I understand that, and I completely agree. Like also with me, it was really important to feel, yeah, to feel like a sense of family and to
Yeah,
feel like you say, you feel like you're heard. Like especially in England, most people did not know Indila, but I can go online and make friends with people who know Indila, but then we can also talk about other things as well and get to know each other. It's really lovely and new cultures as well.
exactly.
And if you could say one thing to Indila, I don't think she listens to our podcast, but if she did,
Yes,
what would you
exactly.
say?
In July, you were one of the reasons I am who I am today. You kind of built me, my personality, and how I feel, how I am, and you're just an inspiration for all of us. And we hope to see you soon again.
Mhm.
Let's say I love her. We love her.
That's a really lovely message. And I should also say, Majda, thank you to you because you are making most of the images which we use to promote the podcast.
Oh,
So thank you very much for being involved.
oh, thank you, Joey, for the opportunity you gave me. I just combined my passion for Indila and for design. I wanted to do that, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity you gave me and for the invitation to the podcast.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. It was very important to me when we began the podcast project that you be on the show because you're such an important fan, for all the dreamers because of the pages that you made and the videos that you made. So I'm really glad that you came. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, 1 month after Tunisia, we thought that she paused, but 1 month later, she just released Garde l'équilibre with Ash Magnum and kind of thing we didn't expect. And we will talk about this right now.
Yeah, Garde l'Équilibre was a surprise. And you can tell in the music video. I mean, by this time it had already been announced, but in the music video, they don't show Indila very clearly. They don't show her face at the beginning. They show her hands with the flowers or whatever. And it's only when she starts singing the chorus that you see her face. Um, yeah, this video was filmed in Cuba, Havana, and I guess it was a surprise because suddenly she's doing a collaboration again with a rapper, which maybe people would have thought that those days were behind her. What do you think about this song, though?
When I was in my cousin's house and I was searching something on YouTube from television, I suddenly saw that, like suddenly. And it was like 2 weeks ago, and I really didn't know about that. And it was magical. It was magical with all of vision, all of the songs. Like Indila's melody was like coming from another universe. It's affecting you directly. It's affecting your heart. You can feel the warmth, and it's like such a soft song with a rapper, isn't it? Like I was expecting to see Indila. In general, she was like making some duels with rappers, which is so hard to listen, I think. It's hard for me and for Indila's music lovers, it's hard to listen, I think. So, such an artist like Ash Magnum, this song was magical and in Indila's level. You get it? What I mean? Like Indila said, okay, let's make a song, but it's going to be like my song, but we're going to be singing it together, and you will be so sweet, and I will be so sweet in this music video. And they just created this heaven coming sing style song. So it's it's amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, I think also she was surprised when she first heard Ash Magnum. I mean, she again she cried listening to it, and I think she thought, well, I have to accept his offer. He is a great dreamer. And I also, she was
She cried.
when she first there's an interview, I can show it to you. And
I didn't know that.
yeah, when she first listened to his music, Idem, the song Idem, I think.
Uh-huh.
And then so she was taken in by his world, by his musical universe. So she decided to accept his offer to make a song together. And also the music video is so happy as well. I mean, like he's giving out ice cream to the children. The child doesn't have money, but he gives it anyway, and they're on the bike together. There's the waterfall, there's the beautiful scenery, the sunset over Havana. I think it's such a pretty video, as well as such a pretty song. And her chorus, which she sings, is yeah, it really does transport you to another world. Garde l'Équilibre was released in September 2015. After this, she had a small number of other shows planned. I think one in Réunion, the French island in the Indian Ocean. And there was also one supposed to be in Azerbaijan in Baku, but it was cancelled. They were cancelled for various reasons, and it turned out really that we didn't hear from Indila for another nearly 4 years after Garde l'Équilibre. In the next episode, we are going to be talking about the long pause that Indila took from the media, and we will shift our focus a little bit to the Dreamers and talk about the Dreamer fan pages that were made at the time, the Dreamer community, and how many of us became friends during the time of Indila's absence. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I have nothing to say. Just stream in the world and stream parallel to that and keep listening. And Indira, if you listen this, please be present on social media. Thank you so much.
Yes, stream. Mini World Stream Balladadet. Please rate our podcast. We would really appreciate it. It will help us get more views, and please comment. And also, everybody, Utku is himself a music producer. Please listen to his music.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you so much. If I make a new one, I will share the link because I don't have much money right now, and Spotify stopped to release my music, so it's they can't listen it anywhere right now.
Well, but it's on YouTube.
The one of them is on YouTube.
We look forward to new music. And also, one more thing to say, this may be Utku's last appearance in the podcast, at least for now,
Mhm.
because he is in less than 1 week's time going to America.
Yes. Um, from the beginning of my fan page, Joy and every dreamer know that this is my biggest dream. And after that, I want to meet with Indila. This is the second one, so I only have one right now. That's why we are talking. We are supporting our dreams. We are supporting each other to make our dreams come true. That's why we are communicating with each other. The friendship is strong between us, I think. So we should keep it. And thank you, Indira, for make us like an Indian.
La musique nous rassemble et la musique fait vivre et rend possible.
Exactement. C'est quoi je veux dire?
Merci, Utku. Thank you, everyone, for
De
listening to
rien.
us. And we will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye bye.